Hey everyone, welcome to today's session of Mama's Comfort Cooking. Today we're going to be doing a baked chicken, boneless, skinless chicken breast, along with some drumettes, and we're going to do a collard cabbage mixed. So let's get started. First, I've already done the chicken. It is really simple and I'm going to get it in the oven. To this chicken, I've added some house Italian dressing, and I'm going to add just a little pepper, a little salt, and I've added a few pats of butter in there. Now I'm going to get it in the oven. I'm going to put it uncovered. I'm going to start this off uncovered because I just don't like my chicken to look gray. I don't like it to look white. I like it to look golden. So this is a thing that I do for my chicken to turn out golden every time. And that is I start it in the oven uncovered. I have my oven already preset at 350 degrees. It's going in the oven and it's going to bake. I will probably bake this for about 45 minutes to an hour because they're not big. They're drumettes and it's a boneless, skinless chicken breast. But we'll check it, and if it's not golden enough, before the time is up on the cooking, I will cover it with foil to trap the remainder of the moisture in the chicken so it will not come out dry. But I started off uncovered in the oven. So let's get it in the oven. All right. Today I will be using my Instapot. In my Instapot, I've already added some of the collard greens and I've got some onions in there. These are white onions. Now, these collard greens that I'm making today, a vegetarian or a vegan can eat them. I've already added a little vegetable stock and water. For my fat, instead of using fatback or turkey wings or smoked hog jaws, I'm going to be using a can of cream of coconut. This that you see right here will substitute the fatty oil that I need. It gives it a great flavor. It's all about Mama's Comfort Cooking. Now, my mom never used the cream of coconut, but as I got older, I wanted to try to cook that everyone could enjoy it. So we will be using the cream of coconut in it. We will be using a half a cup. Well, really it's going to be a whole cup, but I'm going to split it in half. So a half a cup of canola oil. Now, we won't use this whole cup of canola oil. We'll use some of it. And that's why I keep saying half a cup, because I basically started off with some, but I do not exceed more. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when the collards are almost done, and I'm doing 4 bundles, so when the collards are almost done, I am going to steam a cabbage in my Instapot on top of it. Now I already have the onions in here. So we're going to add to it, we're going to add some canola oil, the cream of coconut, the top of it, a little garlic and pepper seasoning, some ground pepper, and I use jalapenos, not necessarily the jalapenos, but the pepper juice off of it. When I run out of peppers that I've canned, I always go get jalapeno mild so that I can have the flavor of the pepper juice. And we're going to add a little salt and a little pepper. So can we get started? Yeah? Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to reach in here and I am going to scoop out the cream of coconut. It's going to come out hard and it's going to come out thick. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is the fatty part and this is the cream of coconut. It's going to give it a little sweet. Let me get the rest of this out of here. Now I'm not using the whole can. I'll show you how much I'm using. Because my goal is to get the fat of the cream of coconut off the top. So out of that whole can, this is what I have left. So you can always use it and put it in the refrigerator and save it when you get ready to do your coconut cake. Don't waste it. Now I'm going to add a little canola oil. That was about 1/3 cup. I'm going to add some ground red pepper. Not a whole lot, because everybody doesn't like their food too spicy. And I think I have some of this already open. I do. But this is a garlic and pepper seasoning. I can only find this at Food Depot when I'm at Food Depot. So I haven't found it anywhere in our local stores like Publix or Kroger or Ingles. I only find it at Food Depot, and I have to drive down the road to get it. So it's just one of those things. Now I'm going to pour me some of the jalapeno pepper juice. And then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Now you can add as much salt and pepper as you want. I don't start off with a whole lot. That's up to your taste and your liking. I'm going to add a little fresh garlic. Well, minced garlic that's fresh. Just a little bit. I use 1 scoop. This is the size of the spoon. Now I'm going to stir this in real good. Let all the flavors marinate. Now this is not all of my collard greens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go pack this again with just a little bit more. I'm going to come and put it in the Instapot. I'm going to set it for 45 minutes. I'm going to check it. And when we come back, I'm going to steam this cabbage on top of these awesome collards. And we're going to have an awesome meal today. Today we're going to have macaroni and cheese. I'll upload that video later. We're having the baked chicken. And we're going to have these awesome collards. And I'll probably steam some squash. We're cutting back on bread right now, so we won't have the cornbread. But when I return, you'll see the next steps. I'm going to add this to the Instapot. Remember, we talked about the Instapot on another video. It's a time saver. You can still do it the old way. You can still boil your collards and put them on the stove. I cut my collards up off the stem because I find that if I don't do them that way, when I buy them in the bag, they're tough to me. But to save you time, you can cut your collards. There's no wrong way. This is just the way that I'm doing it. So when I come back to Mama's Comfort Cooking, we'll go on the next step of these collard greens, and I'll let you see how good they turned out with the Instapot. It's a great investment. See you in a few minutes. Thank you.
2 hours later.
So it's been about 50 minutes to an hour, and we are done. It turned out so great. I want to get a fork and let you all see these collards and cabbage. And I want to tell you what I did in the end. I've already removed them from the Instapot. And they're still pretty hot. So let me get some gloves here. Or a mitten. And a towel. Check that. And my beautiful bowls that were given to me. Look. Can you see that? Look at those collards and cabbage. Look at that. Tender and delicious. And that's out of the Instapot. It turned out great. And this is the chicken that I did. See, I like my chicken real golden. And it turned out really great. Let me let you see that chicken just a little bit better. You see? Well, that's it. And like I said, I want to tell you the last step that I did. So after the cabbage cooked for, after the collard greens cooked for about 45 minutes, I added an additional 10 minutes and put the cabbage in. And I pressure cooked them. And what you see is the outcome. It's delicious. It's easy. I didn't use any meat in it. I let the coconut oil and the canola represent my fat. Now, I don't know about you all, but I'm going to taste these. And I'm going to have just a tiny little piece of chicken because I'm not really ready to eat yet. I have some macaroni in the oven. And in the Instapot, it's still going because I put the sweet potatoes in there. My kitchen is clean. It's good to go. And I don't have a lot of cleanup. So, here, let's try it. Ah, there you go. Yeah, pretty good. You want me to try it? This is good. Honey, go cook you some collards and some cabbage and some baked chicken and enjoy your meal. And as I get ready to close, enjoy your life. Enjoy your family. And baby, one more bite. Just one more. Enjoy your food. Until next time. Bye.